my savages back with another video, man. I appreciate y'all for coming, man. Like, subscribe, and share and tell a friend about the Moneymane. You already know. And no, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling y'all what plays I'm on. Now let's go ahead and get into it, man. My savages, listen. If you're not on these stocks, man, you need to get on these stocks. And I know a majority of y'all subscribe to my channel because of crypto, Chronos blockchain to be specific. But you got to diversify your portfolio, man. You got to diversify your portfolio. So us diversifying our portfolio to this Metaverse ETF is gonna be amazing. Now I'm gonna show y'all what the ETF is. So if you want to buy it, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. You can go ahead and get it if you want to, but you don't have to. Or you can just buy the individual stocks if you want to. But you know, ETF is an exchange traded fund. They are safer than just buying the individual stocks. So if one of those stocks falls in the ETF won't crash as far as like the individual stocks. As if one crashes individual stock, then you just losing in that stock how much ever percent or money it has lost. But in the ETF, you won't lose as much because it's held up by the other stocks if they are keeping afloat. That's an ETF. Exchange traded fund. Get it out now. You know we shoot these things straight through my savages. What it is, what it is. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Metaverse ETF right here, man. Roundhill Ball Metaverse ETF. Ticker symbol METV. Now $8.71. $8.71. So I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna show y'all the top 5. I'm gonna show y'all all the holdings in this ETF. Then I'm gonna go over the top 5 individually in this ETF in case you wanted to buy them separate, like I just said in the beginning. But Roundhill Ball Metaverse ETF, $8.71, man. A year to date, up 21%, 21.65% to be exact. Now, with that being said, y'all know we are in a bull market right now. That means everything is green right now, but it's a bear bull market. If you get what I'm saying, the bear market means everything is going down. Bull market means everything is going up. But it started as a bear market, but now everything is on a green run. We're gonna see how long it lasts because the Feds, they have a meeting coming out February 1st to determine how many basis points they're gonna raise the interest rate. So if they raise it 25 basis points, that means the bull run might still be going and we might be out of this bear market. But if they say 50 basis points, it might crash the market back down. But at the same time, it potentially could be a recession. So tread lightly and proceed with caution. Just know everything is a risk. If you put your money into it, everything is a risk. Now, with that being said, you can dollar cost average into this ETF or the individual stocks, whichever one you choose to do. You can dollar cost average in. That means you can buy a little bit at a time. You can buy fractional shares. You do not have to go all in at once. That's the beauty of it. But with being around here being $8.71, you can go ahead and buy a couple. And if the price goes down, then it'll be easier to dollar cost average because it's at a cheaper price. But you get exposure to all of these different metaverse stocks. And now some of these companies, you might say, money man, they ain't metaverse. But a lot of these companies have sectors in the company or branches in the company that deal with things that deal with metaverse. They might not necessarily have a metaverse, but they deal with things in the metaverse to help the other companies, if you get what I'm saying. But like I said, around here, $8.71. Then we're going to take a look at the holdings. Like I said right here, man, this round here, top 5 holdings that we're going to talk about: Apple, Nvidia, Roblox, Microsoft, and Meta, formerly known as Facebook. If you got that, you probably already got one. Overview: Roundhill believes Metaverse will become the successor of the current internet and will build an experience that spans the virtual and real world. Now, I'm going to speak on that real quick. So, if y'all never watched Ready Player One, go watch that movie. Ready Player One opinion, is a metaverse in the future. Not the metaverse we gonna deal with right now, but later on, as metaverse done been out 5, 10 years, 20 years maybe not even that long, but not even 20 years, but maybe 5, 10 years, you gonna be able to put your whole self into the game and create your own avatar, and you will be able to run around like the Oculus, what you put over your eye, what Metaverse got partnered with, where you like in the game, but this time your body is actually in the game, and you can feel things in the game like you were actually in there, but you still in the real world. That's what Ready Player One is. Go watch that if you ain't never seen it, man. Good movie, man. And then it's another, I can't remember the name of it, but it's another show on Amazon Prime that deal with kind of the same thing where the girl, she goes into the this other world, I just say the metaverse, and they trying to solve this mystery or crime. But back to this right here. It says 560 gigabytes estimated daily household metaverse data usage in 2032. So, like I said, a couple years from now, 8 to 13 trillion dollars in the metaverse. Estimated TAM for the metaverse by 2030. Now we in 2023 now. Depends on watching this video. 8 to 13 trillion dollars. 5B unique metaverse users. That I get that 5 billion unique metaverse users by 2030. So it's a good time to get in while it's still low, even though it done ran up 21%. Roundhill Metaverse ETF is designed to offer investor exposure to the metaverse by providing investment results that closely correspond before fees and expenses to perform of the Ball Metaverse Index. They got a Ball Metaverse Index. So y'all can take a look at that. But let's go ahead and go to the holdings, man. Top holdings and document. We're going to hit view all right here. So now, you got Nvidia, number one holding at 8.27%. Roblox at 7.80%. Apple at 7.19%. And Meta at 5.93%. And Microsoft at 5.12%. We're going to talk about all those and look at those stocks too right after this, and what the price they are and how far they done rolled up. But you still got 10 Cent Holdings, never heard of them. Qualcomm, Taiwan Semiconductor, Sony, Autodeck, Amazon, Alphabet, that's Google, Badu. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Unite, Software, Snap, Samsung, Matterport, AMD, Take-Two Interactive, Walt Disney, C, Alibaba, ASML Holding, Coinbase, and EA Sports is in the game. NetEase, I think I'm saying that right. Skyworks, Navarre Corp, Cloudflare, Adobe, Akaimi Technologies, Hexagon, Lumen, Applied, Intel Texas Instruments, Galaxy Digital, Edjo, Nike. Y'all see it. Some of these ain't hard to read, man. You know I'm country folk. But this all the holdings they got right here. PayPal, Block, all them. So metaverse, like I said, some of these might not be necessarily a metaverse or have a metaverse, but they have dealings with the metaverse, or they create something that's in the metaverse, or works for the metaverse, or needed to run the metaverse. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So, like I said, we're gonna take a look at these top five real quick. Nvidia, big dog, big banger. Now I got a story, man. Nvidia, 2020, when I first started investing, got real serious about it. I had already had my brokerage account, and the first stock I bought was Nvidia. It was at $468. $468 I had bought Nvidia. It had ran all the way up to 800 and some odd dollars. But before it did that, I had sold it. I sold it for a $80 profit. I sold it for an $80 profit. Then I bought another stock Then eventually that stock ran up, but before it ran up, I sold that one too. But long story short is, I had Nvidia and I should have kept it when I first had it because they did a stock split. That's why you see the price at 203 right now. They did a stock split, and I would have cashed out that whole 800 and some change, and then I would have been able to buy instead of just one. I would have been able to buy 3 or 4, or maybe just 3 Nvidia. But now I got back in it when they did the stock split, and now I only got one. But I'm planning on buying more. Probably should if I had enough money when it was down. I probably would have bought some, but things happen. But like I said, potentially a recession coming. You probably can get these stocks even lower. But in the meantime, you can go ahead and buy in the ETF, and then you got exposure to them, all of them at $8. You get what I'm saying? But Nvidia right now up 42.26%. That's on the year now. On the year. Like I said, man, I had got it when they did the stock split, but it had got down as low as 142. That's why I probably should have bought it, but well, it was really lower than that. But I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get it. Roblox, I got this one too. I bought it when it first IPO, when Roblox first IPO. If you don't know what Roblox is, go look it up, man. Kids be on this thing every day relentlessly. Mom, can you buy me Robux? Mom, can you buy me Robux? And then there it is right there. That's what you need right here. Roblox right here, up 35.5%. It had got as low as 27.85 on the year right there. You know what I'm saying? So next is the Apple, the big banger, the big dog, the one you need. I do got an Apple stock. So these top 3, I already got this stock. At least one of them. I think I can't remember how many Roblox I got. Maybe 3 or 4 or 5. Maybe 5 Roblox. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But Apple at 145.93 right now, up 16.68%. Now, this is probably the best stock to get regardless of what you're trying to build in your portfolio. Apple is one of the main staples of stocks that you need in your portfolio, and that's the reason why it's up 16.68%. And guaranteed, Apple will have a metaverse of their own. I'm telling y'all heard it here first, man. Apple gonna have their own metaverse, and it's gonna be different from every other metaverse. And you probably gotta have an Apple product just to get in it. Just because based off the phone and how they took over the cell phone industry, and with their own iOS system, and the way they just innovate technology, but sometimes they behind on certain technology. But as far as the landscape of changing, Apple is the big dog. And then the market cap is at 2.31 trillion. Big dog company, you know what I'm saying? So, next, Meta. Everybody know Facebook, Meta, they changed their name. $151.74, up 21.65%. Another big dog that you need to have in your portfolio. Now you can get exposure as little as $8.71 right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what's gonna happen. Like I say, dollar cost average in, but I'm not a financial advisor telling y'all what plays I'm on. And last but not least, Microsoft, $248.16, up 3.58% on the year. Another big dog, another $1 trillion market cap company, and you can get them as low as $8.71. Depends on you watching this video, and you maybe even can get it lower later on if we go into a recession or if not. But like I said, man, I wish I would have known about the ETFs back then, cause they got plenty more. As y'all can see, all these tabs I got to open. They got more than just the metaverse. But like I said, man, you want to invest into these, go right ahead. If you don't want to invest in these, you ain't got to do it at all. I'm just telling y'all what plays I'm on. I'm just telling y'all what I'm doing, and I'm trying to get it check. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, good long-term investment. And my suggestion, as you can see, metaverse is potentially could be 8 to 13 trillion by 2030, and we want to get in early so we can enjoy the run up in this cash. What it is what it is.
My savages! Moneymane in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should already know my name when I speak in CC Flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribing, everything in between. You already know Moneymane.